Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. We are back in Diablo 3 today on the very cusp of hitting level 13. I've switched up my spells a little bit. Right now we're using the zombie dogs. We are using Horrify without any runes. We're using the Poison Dart with the splinters and the Haunt without any runes. Just going to give it a try, going to see how it goes. On the ground right here is a letter from Mira to Hadrig, which is the blacksmith here.
My dearest Hadrig,
and we hit level 13.
Do not feel despair, my love. You did everything you could. Our time together meant more than words can say. But in the end, fate is a cruel mistress. Your strength is needed to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path. Love always. Mira.
Aww. Okay, you may notice that all of my gold is gone, and it's because I invested almost every single last gold piece into the blacksmith here. He's now level 9. I don't remember what his level goes up to, but it goes higher than 9. There is an axe I can make right now, actually, if I had some common debris. That has the potential to be better than my current weapon. But as you can see, I don't really have the means to do that. Let's go ahead and continue our quest along.
The crown is in my keeping. Direct me now to the Lost King.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
The Skeleton King's sickness infects this land. I will put an end to it and find the star.
Alright, we are in search of the Skeleton King. In order to find him, we need to go to the Cathedral Garden and re-enter the tomb that we saved Deckard Cain from. Here we go. Here we go, the ornate door. Open. Open ornate door. The longest opening thing ever. Cathedral level 2. Here we go. Oh, we already have a blue pack. This is literally a few feet away from the door. They are a group of mortars. Mortars shoot out these fireballs. The safest place to be versus mortars is directly under their feet. Directly under their feet, because that makes you immune to basically their affects. They have to fire that a certain distance. So we'll be perfectly safe right here. Just have to keep zombie dogs in between me and them, and we should be totally fine. Go ahead and use a health potion. Clear them out, no problem. Man, I wish I had some better damaging abilities. It's getting to the point where it's a bit frustrating. Okay, so I can actually see what the Haunt animation is now. It's the blue swirly stuff. Our zombie dogs died. Let's go ahead and horrify these guys. Lay out a fresh pack of dogs. Chase these motherfuckers down. So does Haunt just last forever? I think Haunt just lasts forever. No, it just faded. Haunt does not last forever. Lesson learned. Anything good? We have a rare chest piece, 12 intelligence, 12 vitality, regenerate 1 life per second, and additional XP from monsters. A fantastic piece of gear, an upgrade in every measurable way. We will be using that. Oh, we have a treasure goblin here. Do I actually have enough DPS to bring it down? We're about to find out. This is probably one of the best treasure goblins we've seen so far, and he's running into a room completely by himself. Looking like he's going to get a little cornered here, so this could be a fantastic opportunity to actually get some loot. He's totally pinned in by the zombie dogs. He is teleporting. Do we have enough No, we're even fucking close. Wow. That sucks. Oh, looks like we have another blue pack here. A frozen bat wave. 5 bats. Okay, so they're going to be spawning these circles on the ground with ice cubes in the middle of them. And when these ice cubes explode, anything caught in the middle will take damage. Now, unfortunately, with the Reaper of Souls changes, these circles do damage all the time, and not just when they explode. I don't believe that was the case prior to the expansion. So, the plan is I'm going to run away a lot. I'm a little concerned about my health levels right now, if I'm totally honest. They are not very high, so I actually want to stay as far away from these motherfuckers as humanly possible until I can use a health potion again. You can see pretty low on health right now. I'm going to wait it out just a little bit more, which may not be the wisest thing to do in the world. I'll fully admit that. Use my health potion now. Okay. All right, one of them is down. The dogs are frozen. Looks like a second one's going to fall right here. Okay, we'll just grab this health. And I guess they died. Man, Haunt is actually better than I thought it was going to be. Haunt may not be a bad spell to keep around, especially considering we're doing so much kiting in this particular build. We do find a ring with 4 life per hit on it and reduce cooldowns by 4%. Not a very good ring by any means, but it is going to be an upgrade over not having a ring at all. So we will go ahead and use it. Oh, we have a yellow pack here, a molten yellow pack. I don't actually see the yellow mob yet. I'm just spreading around my haunts. Okay, now I'm going to start dealing damage. Now, I think I want to focus down these minions. Simply because adding in all this extra molten stuff everywhere is not going to be good for my dogs. But the good news is, as long as I keep kiting them, they're not really going to be able to do any damage to me. And this haunt that I keep throwing out everywhere is doing a pretty good amount of damage. I'm actually pretty content with this right now. I'm thinking pairing Pestilence with Haunt, once we get it, is going to be a really good idea. Or not Haunt. Is it Haunt? It is Haunt. Okay. I was getting the two abilities mixed up. Alright, I'm just gonna keep kiting. We have plenty of room to do this. Pretty low threat level right now. Now when these Moltens die, they are going to explode, as you just see some of them dropping off there. I already lost all of my pets to the explosion. Not a huge deal. This should be the last one. Let's resummon our pets. Let's fear this guy. Get him away from me. God, you didn't have to go that far away from me. Jeez. Recast Haunt. And we're good. I can't wait to get our first legendary, man. I'm like legitimately excited about getting our first legendary. Alright, what do we have here? Piece of shit. That's what we have here. Continuing on. Oh, I have found the door to Cathedral Level 3. Level 2 is pretty bland. Nothing really happens. But Level 3 is where the story starts to come back into play. So here we go. Down into Cathedral Level 3. We are looking for a particular captured unit. Looks like he's right over here, actually. These guys should be holding him hostage, I think. Yes, they are. All right, we're in the right area. Check the armor rack. Nothing of interest there.
Maintain your incantations. You will soon turn. Your magic is weakening. I am free.
He is free. I hate this guy. I fucking hate this guy.
Now, back to my mission.
He's so rude. I believe the first thing we're going to ask him is, what is his name? He's going to be like, that's no concern to you.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
So he won't tell us who he is, but he wants us to go help him find his gear.
I go to face the Skeleton King.
As do I.
All right, I'm going to check these rooms. Just make sure I have a reasonable place to kite backwards to. Just in case it comes to that. We have a summoner here. I'm just going to douse up all of his minions with the haunt. I guess the haunt slows too? Maybe because it's cold ability? I don't really know. I've never really used haunt at all. I'm pleasantly surprised with it. His gear is going to be right over here. It's like always in the same spot. But we do have a yellow pack coming in. And this is one of the worst types of yellows for my pets. It's an electrified. But on top of that, it's also the summoner mob. So he's going to be summoning pets this whole time. I don't believe his pets will have the electrified affix. But could be a potential threat. Could be a potential... Oh, God, I'm pinned. Okay, that was a little scary. Bring in the dogs. Keep spreading the haunt. Gonna try not to use a health potion if I don't have to. They do have a pretty long cooldown when you're in the moment. I mean, 30 seconds doesn't seem like it would be that bad, but then all of a sudden you need a health potion. 30 seconds seems like a fucking eternity, you know? Spread the haunts again. The 2 minions are almost dead. He is summoning in mobs, but they only have 300 health, 400 health. So I'm not too concerned about those. Pets are dying again. Yeah, just this electrified stuff. Any ability that would punish a melee character completely punishes pets as well. For obvious reasons. Okay, I don't want to go too much farther back if I don't have to, but I think I should be able to turn this guy around up here, if need be. So it's about 1,000 health remaining. It'll only take us about 8 years to do that much damage. I'm sure we'll be totally fine. There we go. Alright, what do we got on the ground? It looked like a quiver. We can not use quivers? Or can we use quivers? Yeah, they're demon hunters only, so that's a completely useless item to us. But we can go ahead and disenchant that. Oh, I totally forgot I need to be picking up these white items to disenchant as well. If I wanted to make that level 13 weapon. Totally forgot about that. Completely used it. Oh, thank you for helping me with the fight, you piece of shit.
I am Cormac,
I don't give a
warrior
fuck.
of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar.
John Dar.
We should hunt alone.
No, there is not.
Man, I could be a voice actor. You must fight your way past John Dar. I feel like I sold that just as much as he did. Oh, damn! Massive intelligence upgrade on this particular piece of gear. We'll go ahead and use that. And it's lovely. Look at it. Alright, making our way through. We should be pretty close to the boss that we have to fight. Spoiler alert, there's a boss we have to fight. Oh, there are some summoners up ahead. Spread the haunt. Spread it everywhere. Yeah, it's up ahead here. There's usually a yellow mob over here, actually, but it doesn't look like he's here this time. The will of a Templar can break these spikes. John Dar.
How could you succumb to this coven?
The Coven is my brotherhood now, Cormac. The powers we serve will soon rule this world.
So he does have a little poison AoE. It's pretty predictable in the way it shoots out, so it's relatively easy to avoid. But it looks like my pets are soaking up the majority of it anyway, so it's not a big deal. He should die pretty fast. The Necromancer Betrayer. Try to take these pets down. Try to stay safe. Obvious things are obvious. Most importantly, I need to keep Haunt on him so that dot damage keeps ticking away. It seems like dots are my best friends right now. We are officially playing as a warlock. Uh-oh. I knew I was in the way for that one. We're pretty safe, honestly. I don't feel like we're getting overwhelmed at all. Stress level right now is at 0. Not stressed. Not stressed at all.
Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
You think good?
Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King. But there is one condition. If we find the sacred tomes of my order, they are mine.
Agreed.
Then onwards we go to fight the Skeleton King.
So this is our first companion. Yes, I want him to join us.
Never end.
He has some abilities that he can use to help us in combat. And any magic find that he has also gets reflected to us as well. I would like him to heal. And I would like him to increase my regeneration of life. Fantastic. So he's basically our pocket healer. Wherever we go, as long as he's alive, he'll be providing us with more healing capabilities. We are in the Cathedral level 4. That means we are very close to finding the Skeleton King. Oh, Pool of Reflection. These are new with the expansion. The Pools of Reflection will give you basically a rested XP bonus. If you look down on my XP bar, there is a little diamond. it'll be easier to see when I level. And you can see that diamond extends a little while. And you keep your XP bonus until you die on normal difficulty, which I guess is still true for hardcore. But once again, on hardcore, if you die, we lose this character and we're done. So let's hope we don't die. Let's hope we don't die. By hitting level 14, we gain access to a new ability, Zombie Charger. We call forth a reckless suicidal zombie that deals 560 weapon damage as poison to all enemies in his path before decomposing. And it looks like that. Honestly, with the high mana cost of this ability, it's not really worth it with our particular setup. So instead of that, I'm actually going to bring...
How many we've killed? But I've lost
track. I'm trying to talk here. Instead of getting that, I'm going to bring back in Grasp of the Dead on my 3 key. As far as Horrify, we have a new rune, increases the duration. Fantastic. Why wouldn't you want that? We have a new rune on Poison Darts as well. Basically, Splinter is going to give us the best damage, in my opinion. But Numbing Dart would also provide a slow. I don't really feel like we need that. No new runes for Haunt. Do we have any new runes for Grasping Dead? That's the same one we had before. And Rabid Dogs is still our best rune for that. We do have a new passive, Spiritual Attunement. Maximum mana is increased by 10%, regeneration by 1%. Not that good. Not that good at all. So we're not going to use it. Oh, we found a scroll here.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
It seems like he has his head on completely straight. I love my king, that's why I killed him. We found another scroll here to listen to.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
He sounds so happy about everything. I love this guy. The Crusaders, Part 1.
In the eastern kingdom of Kyrgyzstan, I heard rumors of Zakharum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
Wow, I've gotten an entire level in the Cathedral level 4 and I can't find the door. Look how big this zone is. Alright, level 15, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Tell me what we get. Come on. We get Groping Eels. That sounds attractive. That's a... What is that? A Grasp of the Dead rune. And we got a Soul Harvest rune, which I'm not using. So let's see what Groping Eels does. Let me walk away from this shit going on over here. Come on, get me out of combat. Get me out of combat. Groping Eels increases the damage done to 880. That's up from 560. Wow. Okay, we'll do that.
Are you ever afraid in battle?
Fear is a part of life. If you live, you fear.
Oh, there's a yellow up here. I couldn't tell he was buried in all of these minions. He is electrified once again, which I shouldn't have to tell you anymore. Sucks versus my pets. So I'm just gonna spread the haunts and I'm gonna try to stay the fuck away from him, because this electrification can certainly hurt me as well, which is not something I want. There are also the bats, so they're just normally fast. Like, without having to do anything, they're fast. So that is going to make kiting a little bit more difficult. Let's throw down these Groping Eels right in front of them. Start to pick off some of these minions, hopefully. Actually, our little paladin friend was doing a really good job of keeping them in my AoE. That was actually pretty nice. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's doing great. We're actually starting to get a little bit of AoE damage now, which is a very refreshing change. A very refreshing change. We basically have this guy pinned. Easy kill. What do we get? Some fucking boots. But, hey, they're going to be an upgrade regardless of what they do. And they are. Okay. Oh, we found a resplendent chest here. But it's a trap. It's a trap. If it, if it wasn't already obvious, it's a trap because it's on a fucking pylon that's about to descend. Oh no! So there's gonna be these 4 shrines, and I have to kill them because they're spawning enemies. Here we go. So basically try to kill them fast before you get overwhelmed. I'm actually going to move over here. Get out of line of sight of those archers over there. Definitely the best thing to do. Go ahead and drop an AoE right there. My pets are doing a lot of the work here. That's more than okay with me. We're about to take down the first shrine. There we go. Second shrine almost done as well. Totem shrine. I don't really know what to call these. Really don't know what to call these. Drop the eels under them. Haunt the other 2 totems. Pylons. Dicks. Skeleton holders. I don't know. All of those are valid options, I feel like, for what those could be named. And now all we have to do is kill these. Like, I think this is where the idea for the cursed chests came from. They were like, hey, this is cool. We should make this a normal thing. Oh, good, good, good. 3 yellows. That's the most we've seen in a long time. The new helmet is a dramatic increase in toughness, but a loss of DPS. A loss of 5 DPS, which doesn't sound like a lot. But we do gain access to a new pair of shoulders, which is a huge damage increase. And we have a terrible, terrible, terrible necklace that's going to increase our poison damage by, I believe it said 5%. All in all, that was a pretty good haul out of a chest. I'm pretty happy with that. So I feel like I've been everywhere. I feel like I've been fucking everywhere. This has to be the right path. And what's frustrating is I walked by it earlier thinking it wasn't the right path. I mean, this has to be the right path. Otherwise, I don't know where to go. Oh, this isn't looking like it's the right path. Oh, are you kidding? Wait, it might extend down here. Oh shit, we have some electrified guys. Oh, this is not good. And I missed that spell, which is... Alright, let's fear these guys. How is this not the path? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Alright. Worry about that in a second. We have to kill these guys. We have to take these guys out. Drop the eels under them. They move pretty slow. I should be able to dodge the majority of their attacks as long as I stop being shit. Looks like that's not going to happen, so we'll just keep dropping the eels, and I'll have a health potion ready for myself in just a moment. Drop the eels again. We're going to need a new pack of dogs soon. Spread the horrify. There we go. Not bad. We have a pretty good system for killing stuff right now. I don't hate this. I mean, the primary attack I still think is a piece of crap. Oh, we actually used the big explodey guys to kill them there. That's pretty cool. I still think the primary attack's a piece of crap, but we're making do. We're making do. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Are you fucking kidding? Is it there? I don't know. Is it this? It's not this. Where the fuck? Oh, don't tell me it's fucking this way. It's not this way. I've fully explored this path. I fully explored this path. There! Oh, it's up at the top! Fucking son of a bitch! This has to be it. This has to be it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I've spent like half an hour in this fucking place. You guys should be glad I added these. Into the royal crypts we go. Jesus. Okay. So this place is pretty story-driven, so we're not going to have too many cuts. And hopefully we can get through here safely. Leoric sword.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.
It was pretty dramatic. Pretty dramatic indeed. Alright. Moving on. You might be wondering what that has to do with anything. Don't worry about it.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
Yes.
We shall put you down, Hellspawn!
Alright, just trying to spread the haunts out as much as I can here. Let's drop some eels on one of these pylons, one of these pillars. And other than that, just try to make sure I don't get overwhelmed, because it's very, very easy to do here. All of these pillars are spawning mobs periodically. We're going to be spawning these skeletons periodically, and I want to make sure I don't get hit by that. So one of the pillars is down, working on the second one now. It's almost dead as well. And as we start to thin out the pillars here, we will start to thin out the skeletons that are attacking us as well. Alright, moving to the back. Moving to the back. Drop the eels.
Not ready yet.
The eels are ready, woman. Don't sass me. Don't sass me! One more to go. There's some weird coloring thing going on at the top every time I attack it. It's kind of distracting. We are 1 bar away from level 16. I don't know what we get at level 16, but I think I want to hit it before we get to the boss. So I'm going to try to clear out any enemies here. Looks like most of them came to attack us. There's usually some right before the boss door. We are looking for the Crypt of the Skeleton King. Oh, a health potion. Don't leave home without these!
Glad that
Usually there's some guys over here to kill, but of fucking course there's nothing. When I actually want something here, it's nowhere to be seen. Alright, we're going into the boss like we are right now then. Actually, I'm going to head back to town really fast and see if I can craft that weapon to see if it's going to be a damage improvement. I know it said it did less DPS than our bow, but that's probably not entirely accurate. When an item gains stats, the base DPS on it can go up pretty substantially. So, disenchanting, disenchanting, disenchanting. Oh, we got a lot of debris. Okay, forge weapons. Do I want the Journeyman's Hand Axe? I think so. Oh, the Ceremonial Knife. That's level 15. That's probably going to give us higher DPS. And it's a Witch Doctor item, so I feel like we should use it. Alright, I think we're gonna go with that. I think we're gonna go with the Ceremonial Knife. Craft. Come on, be good. Oh, that's really good. You know why that's really good? Because we could put that in there. It does 32 DPS. It has a socket on it. So we can come over here to our chest, put the best red gem we have. You can see we're doing 66.64 damage right now on our character sheet. Boom, 110.11. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Now we need a shield. Will you let me craft shields? Are you shield crafting today? Are those under weapons? What are shields under? Shields are under armor, I suppose. You allow me to craft 1 shield. And it's not that bad. Actually, really, really high block percentage chance there. Shields normally have a 20% chance to block. You can see that right under the armor up at the top. We have a 19%, which is a really high roll. And we have decent rolls for vitality and intelligence. That's a good piece of gear. So, we just upgraded our character substantially, both by means of survivability and by means of damage. Let's go ahead and sell off these items, bank our crafting materials, and Look how organized I made this. It was really bothering me how shitty that was. And we'll be on our way. Let's see, can I upgrade you some more? Do you want to be upgraded? Alright, there you go. See you later. We're gonna go fight the Skeleton King. And in we go.
You will never defeat me!
You seemed pretty convinced about that, but I know for a fact that the end of the game is not Act 1.
You surrendered to madness.
Maybe we can level here. Come on! Come on, XP! No, it's not going to be enough. Damn it. Damn it, I wanted level 16. We do have an ability we can upgrade on our Templar. It delivers a massive blow to an enemy or charges a target. And stunning all enemies. Do the stun, Mr. Templar. Alright, here we go. The Skeleton King. The boss fight this entire video has been leading up to. I need to stay the fuck away from him. Alright. There's the eels, there's the haunt. And start to chip away. I have to stay away from that primary attack or I'm going to be in trouble. Eels, haunt. Just keep doing it. Keep alternating. Just keep alternating. He's going into his ad phase here. He's going to be summoning in these guys. As long as I can group them up, they shouldn't be too much of a problem. The eels should dispatch of them pretty quickly. You could definitely tell we have a sizable increase in our DPS. That's a good feeling. Skeleton King getting almost to half health. Oh, I got hit with that primary attack and it fucking hurt. I need to make sure I don't make that mistake again. He's going into another ad phase. He's going to be summoning in these guys again. I believe it's 4 at a time. I got surrounded there, so let's go ahead and drop our fear. Get them off of me. Skeleton King now teleporting to me. He's like, wait a minute, the witch doctor's the one doing all of the work here. We need to take him down. Her down, excuse me. Feminism. Re-haunt him. The dogs are holding up pretty well, but the Templar did fall just now. The ad phase starting again. The Templar was providing us with some healing. So with him down, I might need to be a little extra careful. Skeleton King teleporting to me again. Teleporting again. You're becoming predictable, sir. You're becoming predictable, sir. Here comes another ad phase. The Templar's back on his feet, ready to assist us in combat. I don't really understand why we don't get XP off of the ads the Skeleton King spawns, but we're certainly not. Otherwise, I would have leveled already. 3,000 health remaining, 2,000, 1,500 dead. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, what do we got for passives? We have a new passive. When you are healed by Health Globe, you gain 10% of your max mana, 10% of your intelligence for 15 seconds, and a 10% increase to your intelligence for 15 seconds. Stacks 5 times. That could be okay. I'm not going to drop my current passive for it. We gain the new ability of Spirit Walk, which I believe is going to replace our Horrify. So let's go ahead and swap these. Not that. Let's go ahead and swap these abilities around. We want our Grasp of the Dead. Where the fuck is it? Grasp of the Dead. Okay, we want Grasp of the Dead with the Groping Eels to be on 2. And we want Spirit Walk to be on 3. In a perfect world, I would want that on 4, because that's what I'm used to. But Spirit Walk, the reason we were using Horrify for a defensive ability. Spirit Walk is better in nearly every way. It gives us a movement speed increase, makes us invulnerable to damage, and gets us out of hard crowd control, just in case we ever go up against something like a jailer. So just all in all, a much better ability. Fantastic helmet upgrade from that fight. A fantastic, glove upgrade from that fight. And here is where the star has fallen. Let us investigate. I've been recording for an hour. Holy crap.
So you are the fire that fell from the sky. Why do I find you here at the source of this place's darkness?
I
I remember falling.
Do you remember why you are here?
I am not your enemy. I think, yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness. The darkness is coming. I don't remember.
I will take you to Cain. He will lead us to understanding.